Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I made these custom cups for our color guard team. I made 9 of them, 2 different styles. Now these are the cups from Walmart. They're literally like 6 something. I'll leave a link down below. And then I use this handy dandy cup holder that a subscriber made me. I don't have your information in front of me, but a huge shout out to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I made these, tell you guys what the supplies that I use and all of that stuff. Now don't feel like I'm getting ahead of you guys. Like my previous video, there's several cups to knock out, so I'm going to go over them. For my first design, I used a big flagline girl here, if you will, and then I used DHS. Now what I did was I used the holographic threads from Cricut. I love this. This is like a metallic vinyl, and then you can see that before you really push it in, you can still kind of move these around if you need to. Now the first cups, I did this big design, and then I did a bigger name. Once again, I designed these in Canva, so refer back to my previous video and I'll show you guys how to do that. So I just kind of simply went across it like this. This was for our girls that were not seniors. So the gray cups, I did 2 different colors. The gray cups are for the girls that are not seniors, and then the black cups were for the coach and senior girls. So that was it. How cute is that design? For my second design here, once again, I used a black cup. I went over these with alcohol, by the way, guys, first, so that way everything would stick. This one here, you're going to notice I didn't use any transfer tape. I wanted to show you guys that with a bigger piece like this, you can just stick them on there. That way you have a little bit more control, as long as there's not too much small detail. So if it's just one solid piece, you can definitely try to pull that off. Now for this one, I cut out the word color guard, which now color guard I just did right inside Cricut Design Space, and then I popped that right up there at the top. Using my big scraper tool, kind of get that down. You could definitely use your fingers as well. And then the next piece will be the name. So on this one, you have the flagline girl in the middle, a little bit smaller, the color guard on top, and then the name. And then the name, I had them kind of go, some of them up there where they go a little bit above color guard, and I really like that. And then this one, I want to say, okay, yeah, for the senior. So I did add senior 2020 to this, and I added that in the bottom right-hand corner. So I really love the way that these came out. I think they were super adorable. I love it. I think they came out super cute. So I'm just going to kind of keep going back and forth on this, and I'll talk about it so you guys can kind of now really get the drift now that we can slow down a little bit. All right, so once again, we are using the holographic threads. All of these are going to be the exact same thing over and over. But now, like I said, I'm just going to kind of slow down my talking. If you get to a point, you can take your little scraper tool just like this and very carefully pull up an area and get those bubbles out. I use my hands to really push these in. And then I tell my girls to hand wash these. So you can always, if you're selling these or whether you're giving them as a gift, you can always just include a little paper that says hand wash on the inside. We have washed ours multiple times already, and it holds up great. I usually tell the kids about 24 to 48 hours, but I had actually made these within hours before I took them to the girls. So they had them immediately. They didn't set up on my shelf or anything like that. So definitely recommend you guys include a little note. So I told my daughter to tell the girls to make sure and hand wash these, but it's holding up very well. I'm showing you this not only just could you do this for, the color guard, you could also create some that are football and do for the football team. You could do something for the cheer team. The ideas for this are endless, but you could definitely step out and make these for Christmas, birthdays, holidays, etc., wedding gifts. This is just to kind of show you how you would make this in a production line. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the cup holder. So for the cup holder here, like I said, a subscriber made it for me. I absolutely love it. I wish the information was in front of me, but it's not. I actually keep that note on my cabinet. So like I said, I don't have access to that right now, but a very big thank you. So what it looks like they did was, this is probably really big with the people that make the cups, with the, what do you call that stuff? I can't even think of it off the top of my head, but the clear coat and stuff like that. Tumblers, people that make tumblers and stuff all the time. So what it looks like they took was just PVC pipe and glued those together with little fittings, and then it looks like they just put like the pipe protective stuff on there to hold the cup so it don't get scratched up. And I'm sure there's a video on this. If I can find one, I will link it down below. But this is amazing for holding the cups. I truly appreciate this as a gift because it made this process so much easier. And in other videos and stuff like that, if I ever do a cup, I've used it once before, I believe, maybe once or twice. It helps me in my videos now. But this would really help you guys prepping for these cups, whether you are making them and you sell these on Etsy or whatever you may do. All around, I think it's an amazing tool, so I highly recommend you guys watch a tutorial and figure out how to make them. I imagine it's a couple of dollars to make these things. There may be some people sell them as well, but it's definitely been amazing. I love it. So, also want to mention that I did use the Cricut Premium vinyl for this in case you guys were wondering. So, you can definitely do that. You can also do like an Oracle 651. You want to use more of a permanent vinyl, not the removable, so that way it can outlast the wash. Usually these are not made for dishwasher. I've done a dishwasher test and it has withheld it, but don't really recommend. I mean, just take that with a grain of salt. And I mean, because it just kind of depends on what the cup is going through and all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, I really recommend hand washing these, but I love the way they came out. Like I said, it would make a great gift, or just this may be another item to sell on Etsy. Now for the coaches, you can see instead of doing it in that bottom corner, I did it at the top right. I thought that came out really cute. We always like to do a little something special for our coach because they do that for free. They donate their time. It's usually a college student, and so we'd like to do a little something special for them. Once again, I love how the holographic threads came out with this. It's super cute. There's also like holographic bubbles, and there's a ton of them. Definitely check them out. I'll have it linked down below. You could also do a glitter with this, maybe just do some knockout on it. I just think doing different textures with these really makes that cup stand out so much more. Once again, this would be a great gift for Christmas coming up, or whether you're making something for the team. But I just thought I would inspire you guys today and show you guys how you guys could quickly knock this out. I did this in less than an hour, so it's definitely not a bad project at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.